The curse of the Berserkers, warriors consumed by their own fire. In the world of the Vikings, Berserkers were feared warriors, shrouded in legends that describe them as unbeatable in combat. Their name comes from the Norse words bear, and serker shirt, suggesting that they wore bearskins when going into battle. However, behind their ferocity lay a dark side, a curse that seemed to slowly consume them both in body and soul. Warriors and trance berserkers were known for their ability to enter a trance-like state called berserkgangr. During this trance, they became immune to pain, attacked with uncontrollable fury, and seemed to gain superhuman strength. Sagas describe how they bit their shields, howled like beasts, and did not distinguish between friend and foe. This state made them nearly invincible, but also left them vulnerable after battle. Upon emerging from berserkgangr, many fell into a state of extreme exhaustion, fever, and paranoia. Magic or hallucinogens? Some historians suggest that this trance was induced by magic rituals or the consumption of hallucinogenic substances. Possible substances include Amanita muscaria, a mushroom known to cause euphoria and aggression, but also side effects such as hallucinations and neurological damage. Others believe that berserkers mentally prepared themselves through meditations and chants that brought them into an altered state of consciousness. The curse. The berserkers' curse was not only metaphorical, but also literal. The sagas tell of how these warriors became progressively more violent and alienated from society. Their inability to control their rage cost them friends and allies, and they often died alone. They were believed to have been cursed by the gods, especially Odin, who had bestowed upon them his divine fury, but also a tragic fate. In mythology, Odin was the god of war and wisdom, but also a master of the dark arts. Some berserkers were considered his chosen ones, destined to serve him in Valhalla after his death. However, this honor came with a price. An earthly life marked by suffering, isolation, and a constant struggle against their own nature. Reality and legend berserkers disappeared along with the end of the Viking Age, but their legacy persists in stories and myths. Some believe that berserkers were misinterpreted as possessed men, when in fact they were warriors trained to channel their aggression. Others suggest that stories of their curse were created to justify their violent behavior and prevent it from being replicated. Whatever the case, the story of the berserkers reminds us of how the Vikings mixed reality, belief, and superstition to create figures that inspired both terror and fascination. These warriors, consumed by their fury, became the perfect example of how the pursuit of power can lead to self-destruction.